As an employee, it is important that you familiarize yourself with our anti-harassment policy. It is important for you to understand that we do not tolerate sexual or non-sexual harassment of any of our employees, customers, clients, vendors, or suppliers. We're committed to investigating harassment claims, protecting victims of harassment from further harassment, and from retaliation for reporting and taking corrective action as needed. Violation of the policy will result in disciplinary action. As we shared earlier in today's training, every employee has a responsibility to do their part to contribute to a positive and respectful working environment. While organizations have a responsibility to take a firm stand against harassment, investigate harassment, and take corrective actions when harassment happens, you and all the individual employees are responsible for creating a respectful and supportive work environment. Preventing harassment is a team effort. Preventing harassment requires an understanding of why it is happening. Why does anyone become a harasser? And could it happen to you? Fear and lack of knowledge is what at times makes people feel threatened by the unfamiliar and those that are different from them. In addition, we are all exposed to stereotypes that can shape our expectations of others. Sometimes people act without thinking. Harassment may often happen when people act or speak before thinking of the effect that their words or actions will have on others. Lastly, there's insecurity. Harassers are sometimes insecure individuals who purposely demean others in an attempt to feel better about themselves. Preventing harassment requires being able to control your own insecurities, whether they stem from feelings of powerlessness, anger, fear, or other emotions. In addition, it's important to recognize biases you may have towards others. In order to create a positive, respectful workplace free of harassment, you must monitor your own behavior and consider how your behavior may affect those around you with your words and actions. There are ways that you can help prevent harassment. Here are some helpful guidelines. Don't make insulting or judgmental statements or jokes that relate to a protected class, like race, sex, religion, national origin, or sexual orientation, for example. What seems like innocent teasing to you may be hurtful and exclusionary to others. Respect the personal space of others. Avoid discussing sex in the workplace, and remember that no means no. In addition, always be aware that body language, tone of voice, or excuses could also be another way that a person is communicating no. That what is fine to one person may be offensive to another, so communication is important for understanding the boundaries of others. It is also important to be able to own up to a mistake. Depending on the severity of the offense, the problem may be something you can fix through an apology and a change in behavior rather than having human resources get involved. If you are ever formally accused of harassment, you should always cooperate with the investigation. Remember, you can be held liable for your actions. In addition, the organization and management can also be held liable if in fact it is found that they should have known about the behavior or perpetrated the behavior in any way, shape, or form and did not take corrective action. Another way to prevent harassment is by speaking up if you are a bystander in a situation. Bystanders have the chance to intervene and make a difference in discouraging harassment. Intervening as a bystander can be difficult. It's easy to assume that someone else will take care of the problem, especially if many bystanders are around to see it happen. But if you personally are willing to be the one to take action, others will see your example and be encouraged to stand up to harassment as well. If you feel you would be placing yourself in danger if you reported harassment, remember, you can quietly report harassment, and that might be the best solution. So what does bystander intervention look like? Bystander interventions can take various forms. You can call someone out on an offensive comment. You can verbally give your support to the harassment target. You can inform the harassment target about their reporting options. You can report the harassment yourself that you have witnessed. You can document the situation, interrupt the harassing behavior, or distance the harasser from the target. And other actions may be taken depending on the specific situation.